Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Sunday, April 1st. Welcome. I hope everybody has had a great week. Let's see. Another week full of work. That's how it always is around here. I guess happy Easter or happy April Fool's Day. My parents, I was going to say everybody, my parents and Dax's parents are here to celebrate Easter. They got here yesterday. That was an ordeal. As usual. It just kind of works that way, right? But because it's April Fool's Day, my mom dipped donut holes in chocolate and put on a plate. But she also dipped Brussels sprouts in chocolate and put on the plate with them. So I know that it was happening, so I haven't had any. But Dax, Abigail, and Wyatt have all gotten chocolate-dipped Brussels sprouts. So that's been the length of our April Fool's stuff around here. Let's see. I got some stitching done. I wasn't nearly as productive as I was last week. There was at least a day or two that I didn't really feel very well. Lady parts, stupid lady parts. But I did get some stitching done, so I guess that's a plus, right? So I guess we'll get into that. Everyone is awake. It's around 11:30 in the morning right now. So I kind of have just disappeared and probably need to hurry through this. When people are at our house, we use plastic cups. We have green Solo cups today. And we write our names, but I always put a TV on mine because, you know, my initials. Anyway, what I worked on. Out of this, Celebrations to Cross Stitch and Craft from Christmas of 1991. Seriously, you'd think I'd get to know it. This Santa. And I'm really pleased. And actually, just like everyone else, when you look at it in the camera, you're like, oh, look, it looks like something. This is part of the, along his sleeve where it looks a little bit furrier right there. See? So there's, when you're working on it up close, you know, you don't really tell. Today's the 1st. I'm going to have a new start later today. Fingers crossed. I do have a house full of people. More people coming over a little later. My mom was asking when we should start cooking the ham. Actually, it's fully cooked already. It just needs to be warmed up. But not everybody's even had breakfast. I made breakfast this morning, and so there are people still dragging themselves out of bed. So we don't need to worry about lunch until we've gotten breakfast really out of the way. So anyway, hopefully a new start today. I should be putting this one away, but Colbin, I hope I say that right, because I really don't know, had left a comment last week that she was working, this is on her Euro whips, and it was last year too. It's nice to know I'm not the only person with carryovers. Anyway, in order to help her finish, I'm going to keep working on this piece because I'm a giver like that. It has absolutely nothing to do with how much I'm enjoying this piece. It just has to do with helping out a fellow stitcher. Right? Okay, so I worked on the Through the Year out of this Leisure Arts, February 1989. Here's the full piece. And like I told you last time, if I got one of these finished every day, I could have been finished by the end of March. So this week I sped right along, finished up this one and did part of this one. So But there's a lot of stitching in each one of those little things. You wouldn't really expect that, right? Let's see, the kittens are all doing well. I still haven't touched them. They were a week old on Thursday, so they should be, in the next few days, actually starting to open their eyes, and when they do that, they'll be a little bit more mobile, and I can't leave them alone forever, so there's that. We'll see how that goes. I worked on my linen and threads piece. I worked on May. In order to get May done by the end of May, I think is what I was thinking, I would need to do a motif every week, and that would still give me a little bit of time. My real hope was to get 2 motifs done in the week, and I almost made it. I did this one, and this one has this little piece, needs to go right here. This stuff goes on this side. That's all I have left to have accomplished 2 motifs in 1 week. If I could do that, that would be awesome. I had actually hoped to maybe have a little bit of time to stitch yesterday, and it didn't quite work out that way. I got up yesterday morning, and fortunately, because everybody was showing up at my house yesterday, cooked. Well, I did cook. I cooked a lot yesterday morning, but I got up and got the house clean first thing, and when I was cleaning the kitchen, I made a big pan of lasagna for dinner last night, because my parents were here, Dax's parents were here, Addison's boyfriend was here, Kirsten's boyfriend was here, Addison and her boyfriend invited 3 more people over. Kirsten's boyfriend brought a friend home with him for the weekend, so we had a lot of people here eating yesterday. So, and when I say a big pan of lasagna, I mean like a roasting pan size. It was huge. And, but I made that yesterday morning. I made some French bread from scratch, y'all. I made little apple pies, individual servings, like in muffin tins. And if you watch my Instagram or personal Instagram or personal Facebook page, you've probably seen the picture. I asked Abigail to take the leftover crust and put an Easter decoration on the pies. She cut out Playboy bunnies. Yeah, so, yeah, our Easter apple pies have Playboy bunnies on them. Well, except for the ones that have a jack-o'-lantern and a gingerbread man and a Christmas tree. I can't let my kids do anything, y'all. I also made a cheese ball for today. So I was pretty proud of myself getting all that done. My intention had been to get that done, maybe get this little piece finished, and then head into the office, because Dax spent the night on Friday night, and he needed to be picked up. Maybe do a couple hours work, but Dax's parents were driving over in their RV, pulling a pop-up camper, and they had car trouble and broke down, so Wyatt and I took Wyatt's truck and went and picked them up, pulled the pop-up camper back, and they had the RV towed to our house. Dax and his stepdad are out there working on the RV right now, hoping that it's a smaller problem rather than a bigger problem. When I say they broke down and we went and picked them up, they broke down like 2 hours away. It wasn't here in town. It wasn't close. We had to drive 2 hours to go get them. So, thank goodness I did everything that I had done yesterday morning so that dinner would be ready, because otherwise I don't know what we would have done last night. But never a dull moment, y'all. Never a dull moment. That was all the stitching I did. I did get some stuff in the mail. I got off of Listia some cute little fabrics. Like, look at this. How cute is that? Is that adorable or what? It's just a little piece, a little tiny piece, but perfect for smalls. It'll be great for smalls. Get this one, these little frogs. That's pretty cute. Just some plain black, but look at this with these roosters. How awesome is that? I love that. And then there's another piece with chickens and roosters. I guess they don't have to be upside down, do they? There. Oh, hey, look. Now they look like chickens and roosters. So, anyway, I thought those were really cute. So, I got those because, you know, I needed some fabric. And then the patterns that I had ordered came in. The tumbleweeds. There's this guy on horseback. Broken Arrow Ranch. And it's a good thing I looked because I almost ordered one of these again. And then this one with the little cowgirl and the jackrabbit and pony. But I thought those were really cute. There's, I think, one more in the series that I don't have. But I think, well, it was last week. I don't know if it still is. I haven't looked. It was on sale on 123 Stitch. But I really don't want to cut into my budget anymore, so I decided to put it off until this month. Which I'm still okay on my budget, but I just don't want to get down to zero for my Stitch from Stash. And I don't want to get in the red, so I think I ended the month with $16, $16, something like that. So, I think that's it. Like I said, nobody knows where I am right now. I've just kind of disappeared. And so I should probably get back in there. And I don't know, maybe tonight I can get something done, but we'll see. I guess this is what I'm going to start on next. And this is one where I bought, where somebody pulled it out of a magazine. It says it's designed by Schoolroom Samplings, but I don't see anything with what magazine it's out of. But I'm going to do it on this. It's a pretty well modeled piece of linen. So, like I said, hopefully I'll get to start it tonight, but I'm not going to hold my breath. You just heard how my plans went. And I am going to keep working on my Santa. Again, because I'm a giver, y'all. I'm a giver. And as you can see, I only have like one more shade of green to put in the tree. Finish this thread off, and there will be one more shade, and then white, and white, and white, and white. They have other colors. You know, let's see, what are some of the color names? Very light gray beige. No. It needs to be called like, I don't know, white, almost white, not quite white, barely white. I don't know, but this, I mean, because this has like 3 shades of white. It's white. There shouldn't be 3 shades. And I don't care if you call it very light gray beige. It's white. Anyway, today starts April, so I guess it's time to get another I don't know. Now that I've seen Santa in the thigh-high boots, all I can think is stripper Santa. So I guess it's time to get another stripper Santa going. Like I said, I've given myself 3 months, so I guess I don't have to get it done right today. Okay, that's it. Like I said, I got to get back in there. Thank you all for the comments. Eventually, I promise I'll respond. I do read them. We actually have not had internet at our house for the last week or so. The service we were with changed it. And they dropped what we had without telling us. I guess that's not true. I think they emailed us, but they emailed a little MiFi hotspot. I don't know how I was supposed to, or not email, text. I don't know how I was supposed to get that text, but so we've been without. We got a new thing in yesterday. We're testing it out to see how it works, because we live out in the country. There's not a lot around us, so fingers crossed that this one works. We'll see. Whatever. Okay. Really, for real. I gotta go. Y'all have a great week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. I truly do appreciate it. And thank you for keeping me accountable. Oh, and don't forget, next week I'm giving this one away. If you are interested, it's just the pattern. If you're interested, go to last week's video, comment, I want coffee, and I'll put you on the list and do a drawing. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great week. We will see you here next time. Bye.